Alright, so we're right back in Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus, when my phone received a text message. And then it received another text message. Nonetheless, I believe we've got 2 missions available to us. The Killing Jar. Again, an Omnispecs. And a Macro Stubber. Or a Infestus Macadendrite? Man, how many things am I going to mispronounce in this game? We face Necron Warriors. Face Necron Warriors and collect Necron samples. Deploy a sensor servitor and cleanse the tomb. 91 Blackstone, 91 Blackstone. I feel like gaining knowledge is more important, right? It's going to help us understand how to potentially counter everyone else. So I'm going to go with. I'm going to launch this mission. Here, you choose which tech priests and troops to take on a mission. Use the left mouse button to add a unit to the Arvis lighter transport, or the right button to remove it. How do I get more servitors? Customize faction? Oh. I kind of just dig the Mars look for now, at least. Well, this is a list of technologies collected so far. You can find tech, such as weapons or items, on missions, or as a reward for completing missions. There's a collection of weapon blueprints you've found so far. These blueprints are known as Standard Template Construct Fragments, or simply STC fragments. Three versions of each item. Each version increases in power. Here are our troops. Oh, there's a ton and a half of different troops I can have, not just servitors. Cool. What level they've achieved so far. This list shows all ship grades you've acquired so far. Ship upgrades affect your repair efficiency between missions, the number of tech priests you can access, and so much more. Oh, what is all this nonsense? These are your canticles, or canticles. I don't know, I'm recording these back to back, so a lot of the mispronunciations are going to carry over for the next few parts until these videos start going live. But, also known as the Canticles of the Omnissiah, these are prayers that can be used in game. Canticles, Canticles sounds more fun. Sounds Greek though. Are unlocked by completing the quests that are listed on each locked canticle. It's probably canticle. Once the quest for a canticle is complete, you're able to then take the canticle on missions and use its incredible abilities. Restore life on an active unit. How about that? Alright. This is what we're taking because it's all we got. Oh. I asked you on this mission because of your experience with surveying alien artifacts and organisms. So the heretics of Stygius 8 can plunder this world for its secrets. Assertion. False. And leave you free to do as you will? A dereliction of logic, Scavola. That book, watch your brother, for his sin of heresy is thy sin of tolerance. Plus wonders, plus opportunity, plus secrets. Rare chance for discovery / intelligence on Xenos must not fail to exploit. That's my thought. The logic of your enthusiasm eludes me, Tech Inquisitor. My emotional cores return only peril to our mission personnel and the threat of awakening Xenos. Therefore, I am on this mission. My role equals gather intelligence / seek truth / return to human comprehension. Dictates of Mars retrieval, gather knowledge for the good of all. And how are you to go about that, Scavola? Field operations in person equals suboptimal, sending tech priests instead equal optimal. First objective, gather field specimens for study. Location, Tomb of Acropus. Commence immediately. So my thinking is we can get info on them before we destroy them. Given the reports from the Tomb of Acropus, there should be plenty of samples in there for you to collect. Magos, of course. But first you have to kill them. I have to kill my samples? My talents equal dissection after the fact. I leave the location, identification, execution to your tech priests. I trust this will be worth the effort. These are no mere labor servitors we are risking in these tombs. These are men and women, fellow devotees of the cult Mechanicus. I don't know how he talks. I don't know. Great Matt. Ensure human corpses are returned as well, plus opportunity to study the effect of Necron technology on human flesh. The Killing Jar deployment number 1. Oh, there's like all kinds of different places we can go. We need to get there. I don't know what these green things mean. Let's go here. What is this? Tombs possess autonomous repair, defense, maintenance capabilities. Further study equals yes. Have some collected for me. The chamber ahead has suffered damage from the shifting of the landscape above. Several dozen tiny beetle-shaped constructs are scurrying about industriously as they repair the damage. Acquire plus, acquire or ignore. I know that they work in groups, so acquire plus. Scarabs not individual constructs, but resource of the tomb itself. Whole tomb is form of Necron construct. Commence wondrous kaleidoscope of hypothesis. I got some blackstone and I got some cognition points. That's helpful. Jeremiah and Manarius. Well, normal people go right, so I'm going left. Commence enthusiasm, acquire at all costs. One of the Necron warforms remains after the rest of the fallen constructs teleport away. It fades in and out of reality as if about to disappear. Execute. Take targeted sensor readings of the Necron as it phases out. I feel like that's almost a bad idea, but we're here for knowledge. We grab knowledge. Shame. Was anticipating commencement of dismantling, dissection, experimental dismemberment of captive Xenos construct. Necrons possesses failsafe internal teleporters activate upon destruction. I believe we could have concluded that without such risk to my tech priests. One of the cohort takes the Necron by the arm to drag it back towards the tomb entrance. The Necron's teleportation procedures is then completed and it vanishes apart from the arm the Trooper was holding, though not much compared to an entire Necron construct. The arm is taken back for study. Right. Who knows what this green icon means? Okay, well that's what that means. Our presence has been detected. The Necrons, that's a word, are waking in response to our presence within the tomb. As you travel through each tomb, defense systems will start activating. This increases the difficulty of the mission. The longer you spend in a tomb, the harder the mission becomes. Exploring the depths of the tomb isn't without reward. There are unknown amounts of lost knowledge to be found for those willing to dig deeper. Glyph. This panel controls a heavy door leading to a treasure room beyond which is filled with cognition. If we can work out the right commands, we can reap rewards within. I don't know what either of these mean, but this one looks like C for cognition, and this one looks like an O for oh no! So, the container of some sort that seemingly has raw binary seething within. Clearly, it is of Xenos origin. Sparks of data leak through the age sealant used to contain the treasure within. Well, that's not very helpful. No one's gotten hurt yet. Self-preservation versus curiosity. Conflict unresolved. Desirous of knowing what purpose chamber serves. The chamber ahead is lined with glowing green cylinders, each pulsing with power. The air is thick and greasy, and arcs of static electricity leap from the cohort's extremities as they approach. This chamber is almost certainly extremely dangerous, but is the only way forward. Study it. Try to understand the purpose of this Necron technology. Shut it down. Slow and steady. Move through the chamber with extreme caution. I'm going to study it. Ow! Observation alone is not enough to understand the function of these energy-hungry devices, and attempting to dismantle one device, the cohort is subjected to a blast of plasma that burns and irradiates them, followed by a cascade of exotic particles that teleports them to a different chamber. They rue the questionable decision to examine these machines closely as they make their way back to the mission path. They rue. This is a study mission. Of course we are going to study. Extra Necrons in battle. Good. Starting with 2 less health for my 1 tech priest. I wonder if this is the last mission of the battle or not. Or the last mission of the kill all enemies. A couple of Necron warriors. I think 2 worrisome as of this point. What's that? Bring in a couple of servitors, we'll leave a couple, and we'll start the battle. Don't have a oh, that's because it's a servitor. Charge forward. That's the end of your turn. I'm gonna charge over here. I don't know, everyone's got guns. You are going to grab some cognition. We both got axes for now. Didn't we already know that this thing had 5 health? You select a weapon that's not in range of any target. Look for the weapon icons to appear on your desired target, or check the range of the weapon. I don't have a line of sight on that one. That Necron's gonna get shot off on a servitor. Pew! Scan it. 75 Blackstone. Let's reveal the stats of this. I don't suppose that my gun does. Oh, yeah, it does. Alright. Take a pew pew. I got a critical for 2. So that's exciting. Alright, more cognition. Let's bring in the servitors. Not enough cognition points. That makes sense, actually. I know. No, that's not gonna do Jack Diddley. Yeah. Wouldn't mind some troopers that have some sort of range to them. Let's go ahead and take the shot. Oh hey, he did 2 damage. Yay for him. I'm kind of hoping this is the last mission, otherwise I'm kind of wasting my servitors a little bit. I'll have a line of sight. Maybe I can get like a... Oh, Machine Spirit. So when the Machine Spirit is charged, I've noticed... I wonder... I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try taking 2 guns and see if by any chance you can fire both guns. Because you can fire a gun and swing the axe. I wonder if I'm thinking a little too much XCOM. Okay. Jerk move. Alright, that's that done. Let's go ahead and grab Cognition. He still has 2 turns, so we will melee these guys into oblivion. And then we will scan these ones. There we go. I must seek further illumination. I don't know what that means. So I'll shoot a couple of the scarabs. Then I'll end my turn, because I've done all I can. Owie. Oh hey, my guys don't have armor anymore. That's unfortunate. Move here. Use your power axe. There we go. Scarabs are no longer an issue. Take the pot shot. Well, scan him first then, I guess. Okay, he's got 8 health. He's a tough little booger. End his turn. I can end this sucker. I'm gonna start him that way. Let's grab some 3 cognitions. Take the shot. Then I'll use 1 cognition to get in close, and I will use... All weapons have sacred machine... Finally, we get to find out what this means. All weapons have sacred machine spirits within them. The more you use a weapon, the more charged it becomes. When a machine spirit is charged, you'll gain a buff to attack of that weapon. Each weapon's machine spirit will charge at a different rate. This is shown underneath the weapon's icon. When you select the weapon, you'll see buffs of the machine spirit within the tooltip. This is true. Destroy 1 energy armor, you destroy armor if you... Hit it hard. 5 damage. I like. 1 more cognition. Let's get it. I want the cognition. Alright. The only thing we've got left is a Necron. Who knows whether I did anything or not, but boy oh boy, I'm doing it. Ah! So I guess the one that spawned was not near as tough as the others. I take it. Circumstances evaluation confirmed disappointing. Necrons employed teleportation technology to achieve post-destruction corporation. Where do the remains go? Fascination intensifies. Upon destruction, the Necron constructs vanish, leaving no samples to be collected. Take picked grabs of the damage from the Necron's weapon. At least this information may be of use. Thoroughly search the chamber for any components that might have been missed by the teleportation effect. Okay. That's not great. But we did get a spotlight. That's looks like a taunt of sorts. Slowed down by the search, giving the enemy the chance to respond to the location. However, they uncover several samples of technology of uncertain purpose that might contain valuable materials. Mission complete. So does this just end on this mission? Oh, this is the Tombs Awake level. Oh. Oh. I got achievements. Valuable data present is greater than the past. Totality of human knowledge is increased. Mission conclusion positive. I cannot say I support your conclusion. I cannot say I support it either. Beneficial conclusion itemization follows. Discorporation witnessed. Enemy constructs destroyed is less than 0. Necron combat performance evaluated. Chances of functioning Necron available for dissection increased. The lives of my tech priests are not there to be risked for the fulfillment of your desires, Tech Inquisitor. They are there to be risked for the acquisition of intelligence, learning, and sacred knowledge. Your understanding equals approvable. Not sure I really got knowledge. Okay, so the tomb goes back down to 0 when you're done? I guess? New canticle unlocked. Complete one mission without using a canticle. I didn't really need to. Nobody got hurt enough to use 5 healingness. New deployment of that. I don't trust you again. Flayed one. Cognition Gog. Max size increased by 1. Refractor field distorts the image of the wearer with a shimmering cloak of energy. Incoming attacks that strike the field will be refracted in a multi-spectral burst that dissipate into harmlessness. Well, I like that. I feel like taking that one on. Okay. So something I want to test is a theory. Do I have an... Oh, I do. Adds 3 to HP max, adds an enemy energy armor, adds 3 minutes. I feel like that's the way to go here. So put that on you. Alright, so I've got 2 pew-pews. And he's got a bit more beef to him. Jeremiah will continue to have an axe with him. Still got an axe to grind. Add 1 physical armor, add 2 HP max. Okay, so it does go like this. So I'm pretty interested in having a... engine seer. Leg augments 2 HP. This just gives me physical armor. Just do that. Get that arm augment. Did it augment both arms? I think he already had those pipes in it, but... And then what else can I do? He's got 12 health. Spotlight could potentially be helpful. My dog sneezed. Bless you, dog. Well, I've already used all 3 of these. I don't have more room. Alright. Let's go on a... After learning literally nothing, I'm gonna go with Vidix instead. So I don't trust anyone anymore. So taking both tech priests is within my best interest, I think, than just taking servitors, because that's all I've got right now. Might as well take my canticles. Alright, I called you here Lector Dogmatus Vidix because your knowledge of spiritual matters and the cult Mechanicus will be crucial in dealing with any moral threats on Silva Tenebri. And I'm doing 2 missions because that last one said it only took 7 minutes, so I'm okay with doing 2 of them. I have 543,021 works of scripture stored for rapid context topical retrieval. There is no obstacle beyond my capacity to counsel you on. Waste of resources, insufficient use. GOTO augmetic bay for improvements. Go to. The Xenos term is revealed to us as a great hungry maw that seeks to consume our very purity. Blasphemy reeks from every corner of the tomb of Argalech. Most poetic, Lector Dogmatus. Your thoughts on how to proceed? I shall take my cues from the writings of Archmagos that name! Let the stench of corruption be swept aside by the sweet winds of faith. One of my censor servitors will cleanse the spiritual corruption with blessed incense. Then deploy one immediately. My thoughts exactly. With your assistance, the Omnissiah's work shall be done. Let's blow it up! Or purge it with incense, I guess. The censor servitor is deployed at the tomb's entrance. I am ready to send it on its way. Halt, Subdomata! The censor servitor is a delicate piece of machinery. It is ill-suited to hostile territory. It must be escorted on a sacred duty. Don't be ridiculous. Every step we take in the tomb risks the lives of our personnel. If the spiritual integrity of the mission truly is at stake, Subdomina, it is worth the risk. It most definitely is. I've already sent a team ahead. I foresaw your emotional connection to your troops, Kepra. If you are ever to be a Dominus, I must show you how to command. The Xenos corruption will destroy us as surely as the guns of the enemy. Very well, his will be done. Winds of Change, deployment number 2. But we gotta go here. Glyph! This panel controls a heavy door leading to a treasure room beyond, which is filled with cognition. If we can work out the right commands, then we can reap the rewards within. This looks like the word cognition. This looks like a smiling thing with 2 eyes and a nose. It's smiling at me. A container of some sort that seemingly has raw binary sealing within. I didn't get any cognition. Bummer. this will cost us. I'll have to go there and then back, but I feel like my video game innards tell me that I should check it out. Even though it's probably going to lead to them waking up. This is no good. No good at all. The Xenos corruption takes physical form in this murky fog. Can anything be done? Purge! I'm going to read all of them, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to pick the word purge. The noisome miasma of fumes from the Xenos machinery in this area is masking the servitors' sacred incense. Purge it. Scour away the corruption with flame. Purge the corruption with prayer. Live with the miasma's presence. Purge. Prayer has power, but I cannot deny fire does too. Righteous flame scours away the miasma. I'm pretty sure miasma. Who knows? Allowing the cohort to advance. The sight of sheets of flame burning away the toxic fog is indeed inspiring. So I got 2 cognition at the price of that. I don't really think that was worth it. Our presence has been detected. While traversing this chamber, the sensor servitor crosses a part of the floor that collapses under the machine's weight. The servitor is trapped at the bottom of a shaft of machinery and pipework and must be extricated. Fashion a system of pulleys and ropes to haul the machine out of the hole. Exhort the servitor to overload his magnetic... I don't want to break it. Climb into the hole and haul the servitor out manually. Let's fashion a system of pulleys and ropes. To every problem, a solution lies in the application of tech lore. Thus, that person wrote, and thus we have proven. I shall meditate on this revelation. Necron initiative increase. That's not helpful! Oi! We burnt this room. Last time we went left, this time we'll go right. Because why the heck not? Could this be a form of Xenos map room? Most perturbatory. Throne knows what blasphemous notions they had about the stars. This chamber walls are covered in elaborate star charts, covered in extensive annotations in the Necron language, suggesting they record journeys among the stars. Ignore them. The intellectual pursuits of the Necrons are of no interest to us. We must make haste. Take picked captures of the star maps. They may prove informative. Destroy them. Our purpose here is to purify the tomb, and the works of the alien should not be suffered to exist. I have come here to purge. Your choice is a sage one. Epigraphs. Whosoever the blasphemer writes. Wheresoever the blasphemer writes, obliterate. All units take 1 damage. Star maps are destroyed. With demolition charges, the blasts shower the cohort with shrapnel, but reveal quantities of valuable and rare alloys that can be collected. Well, that kind of backfired in my face spectacularly. Should not have picked the whole kaboom. Extra Necrons in battle, why not? Shut this down before the enemy are attracted to the din, but take care not to damage the machine. The servitor begins emitting a loud, blaring noise, perhaps a form of tampering or damage alarm that has been accidentally tripped. The noise is accompanied by flashing lights and random bursts of extremely pungent incense. Ignore the noise. There's no time to deal with this problem. Diagnose and fix the errant parts in the servitor. The machine must be protected. No. The machine must be protected. The cohort expect the diagnostic to take some time, but quickly notice a cranial probe improperly jammed into one of the cortial sockets. Once it is removed, the servitor's non-standard behavior ceases, and the cohort has a new appreciation for the proper maintenance and function of such machines. Good job, guys. We're only at 2. Let's go over here. This is non-standard behavior and speaks ill of the menials whose task was to maintain this machine. Beware the deviance of thine own tools, for the enemy finds his entrance thereby. Quite unexpectedly, a previously unused Voxcaster unit pops out of the servitor's face panel. In a synthesized voice, it attempts to engage the cohort in philosophical discussion. Rip out the servitor's Voxcaster unit. Perform a diagnostic on the machine to determine the source of it. Examine it. Figure out what's going on. We will never know who tampered with this machine. If all is right, he suffered punishment for his heresy long ago. Okay. But I got a energia enhancer. All energy attacks gain +2 energy for 1 round. That's cool. So I got a thing. I could go up there. I feel like it's gonna make my mission harder. Screw it. Could be something to blow up. Menial should be ritually chastised for this maintenance failure. It is imperative to get the servitor functioning again. Thing just keeps breaking. Stops moving and starts belching pungent smoke. The runes of attention are blinking on his chassis, indicating several key systems require maintenance. Perform the entire rite of refurbishment, including the incantation of 7 diagnostic processes and addendum fabricatoris. Do the whole thing. So a morally questionable non-standard motivator unit is discovered and replaced. Great. So glad I healed my servitor. That's perfect. I was worried, but now I'm not. When I move room to room, does this not go up? It must be per thing I do, I guess. Time to fight some Necrones. Okay, a couple of Necron warriors. And that's it. What's this green nonsense? Oh, does this move from here to there? Hit my mic, sorry. I guess. There's nothing over here to get right now, so let's do this. Let's grab a couple of servitors to put in front. Start the battle. Genuinely want my... I don't really want to destroy this. Let's get up here and scan this sucker. 77 black stone. Cool. My line of sight is pooey. Alright. Time to find out. Can I fire both guns? I sure can. Cool. Turn. We should move up this tech priest. We shall scan to reveal stats, and then we'll see if we can't take out... I don't think we can, I don't think... I don't know what good destroying this is going to do, but I'll smack it. Oh, that moves with or without me. Sound friendly. Okay. Not enough cognition. Okay. Sick him. I named the servitor Fido. Why? Because... why not? This should take him out. No, let's not do that. I don't have a line of sight on him, but I do here. Am Might as well take the shot, right? This guy's gonna be dead before he ever gets to him. Might as well take the shot. Again, let's find out what happens when I break this. Oh! The more you know. Oh, come on. Turd. Don't you do it. Turd. Oh, that thing goes freaking everywhere. Walk you around. Let's take some pot shots. Huh. Well, I didn't kill him. Quite frankly put, didn't even do a whole lot of damage. Might as well get the cognition. There's nobody to scan right now. Alright, so I go here. I get the cognition. I use the axe. I remove this Necron from the field. I grab my pew-pew and fire it. I do not get the kill. I go grab some cognition and prepare for this poor guy to take a shot to the face. And ow. And I know that we use Blackstone to apparently heal them at the end, I guess. Ow. Alright, well though. This one weapon probably isn't doing a whole lot of good, but Machine Spirit is charged, so we'll hit it. And then this can do 0 to 2 damage because of that 2 physical armor. Hey, we got the good... I think this will kill him. Got the critical kill. Nice. Let's go ahead and grab the cognition. I didn't need to grab any cognition. I'm full up on the cognition. This isn't gonna do jack diddly. But we got the opportunity hit. Apparently opportunity must ignore armor. Maybe we learned this last part and I don't remember. It's entirely possible. Mission complete. The sensor servitor reaches a location where the air current through the tomb will take its sacred exudations to every corner of the tomb. The cohort guards it until its incense is fully deployed and can escort it back to the tomb entrance. Sensor servitor has been delivered to the depths of the tomb. Its sacred incense now permeates all areas of the structure. Positive outcome. At the very least, the place is less malodorous. As we explore this world, remember the words of binary hierarch Gethsemor. Alright. Well, we lost a few servitors, but we completed our mission. We got some blackstone. Battle time was 7 minutes. We got a new canticle. Complete 2 missions without using a canticle. I keep forgetting that I have them to use. To be completely honest with you. Alright, well that's where we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. So please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And until next time, guys. Jig Hardy.